What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First back again with another reaction. Y'all already know we do that JJK every Fridays. We do One Piece and My Hero every Fridays as well, so you might see me upload later in the day. But JJK was the first one that dropped on TCB, so this is obviously the one I'm starting. Plus, it has priority because it's JJK. That's my favorite right now. That's my one. All right. So that being said, we're finally here with chapter 254 of Jujutsu Kaisen. Last chapter was insane. My baby girl Maki was going to get Sukuna, going toe to toe with him, blows back and forth. You know what I'm saying? He even gave her respect. He said, "You are different. You know, since she has a heavenly restriction, she's entirely different from other sorcerers." He said, "You know, I'm at the apex within my field within sorcery. You know what I'm saying? I'm the peak sorcerer. You, however, are an anomaly, and you don't even fit in the sorcerer category. You know what I'm saying?" So he was like, "You know what? We're going with my philosophy and my way of life versus your way of life. My sorcery versus your physicality. Who's going to be the one who lives or wins and live and will be, what the standard in society." And he even told her, "You're the one that forced me into this role to even prove my point is the right point." That was the first time somebody's done that, and he literally said to himself. And he ends up using a black flash, seemingly, I think, for the first time ever, which is crazy. So I think that was the first time he ever used it. I don't know. It looked like it was implied that way, but either way, he used a Black Flash, something that we haven't seen him do in this series. And it's funny because the Black Flash is a very like it's like a signature move for sorcerers, for like really good sorcerers. So like the fact that she forced him into using that kind of signature technique for a sorcerer and for him to prove his point. That was fire. But she ends up getting fucked up by the Black Flash. So Maki is down right now. And Kusakabe, we had some Kusakabe stocks last chapter. In the beginning of the chapter, they were asking who's the best first grade, like overall. Who would you say is the number one first grade? And Nanami, Mei, Gojo, they all said Kusakabe. So we know that he doesn't, or at least to our knowledge, he doesn't have a innate curse technique. So what is it? Does he have like a lot of curse energy output or something? Is he just really good with his katana? He can parry. He can fight with that motherfucker. What is it? You know what I'm saying? We know that he's intelligent, but what is it that puts him ahead of the other ones? Because the other ones are pretty crazy in their own right. And obviously, he's the last one standing, so it's the strongest sorcerer of all time versus the quote unquote last sorcerer right now that's standing. So let's see what happens here. I think he's going to have a good showing, but obviously, Sukuna's going to end up beating him, and at the end of the chapter, somebody else might come up. So that being said, let's finally get into this chapter, man. Chapter 254 of Jujutsu Kaisen. An unthinkable match, an unthinkable matchup. Kusakabe in a one-on-one against the strongest Sukuna. New Shadow Style, Simple Domain, Evening Moon, Sword Drawing. And we know when it comes to the New Shadow Style, that's his shit. That Simple Domain, that's his shit. That's one thing that I guess probably puts him ahead of them. But like, you know, we, I would think that there's something else a part of Kusakabe that would make him the strongest first grade. So it's definitely got to be something else. But anyway, the decisive battle in the uninhabited demon infested Shinjuku parts 26. I really don't know why Gege is doing this in parts. We're on part 26. So it's been 26 chapters of this. I mean, I know it is the Shinjuku showdown or whatnot, but at the same time, it's just like, bro, you couldn't name any of them a little different here and there. Kind of like even with some prior chapters, and even in the anime, I remember some episodes were like part one, it'll be like part one thunderclap, part one right and wrong, part two right and wrong, part three right and wrong. Like what the hell? Anyway, a sword drawing technique against someone like me who can send slashes flying. As an anti-domain and anti-barrier technique, a simple domain is able to negate the short hit effect, but it can't neutralize the technique itself. Regardless, no matter how simple a domain is a domain. And Sukuna will know that because he was using fucking hollow wicker basket. He was using simple domain or something similar, or domain amplification against Gojo. So he would know that like, yeah, this shit is pretty clutch when it comes to like a domain battle, just in case, and against any technique. Honestly, it seems like it, right? Let's see what Gege. Oh yeah, the Gege author notes. Okay, I am unworthy of any words. May you rest in peace. He's talking about Kira Toriyama once again. R.I.P. to a goat. My first goat when it comes to anime. One of my first goats in life. Like I said in the prior video, he's that guy. I might need to do a video on Kira Toriyama and Dragon Ball. I probably will pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. But once again, rest in peace. Within this domain, my curse energy output will get a boost, while the power of Sukuna's abilities will weaken somewhat. but what I'm much happier about. Hmm, ooh, okay. What did he do? I think yeah, I think he parried. That's funny. I think I seen people saying that nigga about to start parrying like a motherfucker. That boy about to start spamming parrying. He about to parry like a motherfucker. Like he playing fucking a Souls game or some shit, playing Elden Ring or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I feel him. He got to, especially if you're a katana wielding man, you got to parry against somebody like Sukuna. But and I also call this if you're a basketball fan, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm lying. Kusakabe is literally the Chris Paul of Jujutsu Kaisen. Is he not? Like they're both very smart, very skilled. They're not like superstar level, or at least like maybe at one point they were relatively but they're not superstar level. But like you can count on them low key, and they're pretty clutch. And like I said, they have the IQ. So I don't know. He's Chris Paul to me. Anyway, I can incorporate my own original programming to my simple domain, allowing me to interpret any or intercept anything that invades my domain completely automatically. Wow. Okay. Hmm. So that's like a really good like anti sure hit ass domain right there. So basically nothing's going to hit him. So that's why he was able to block maximum. Well, did he use Simple Domain or New Shadow Style when he had against the maximum Uzumaki? I'm not sure, but I'm sure it's still the same like variables of how he was able to do that too. Oh, good reaction time. Yeah, I can more or less read Sukuna's slashes by focusing on his movements or his curse energy sparks. This should improve things a bit. And it looks like, yeah, he gets slashed a little bit. Yeah, or he still parries them though. He still because Sukuna's gonna send a lot of them at him, so he's gonna end up parrying some and blocking some, but he's still gonna also get fucking hit. Obviously scared the shit out of me. I feel him. He activated his technique without moving a muscle. Guess what's next? He's going to use a world splitting dismantle. Exactly. You gotta be careful. What the fuck? Why are we saying wee and May? Get them the fuck off my goddamn screen right now. This looks like a flashback though. I see Nanami right there. To be frank, in terms of raw strength, I put myself or Nanami Kun above him, which is interesting because I would have thought that was the reason why he was ahead of them. Because we know Nanami and May. We know May's bird strike is fucking crazy. Like it can literally fuck up just about anybody. It literally said Gojo is like the only exception. I'm assuming Sukuna probably would too. So, and then Nanami, we know who Nanami is. We know how he get down. So I don't know. I mean, I guess Nanami is mostly raw strength though. When you really think about it, strength and technique. But Kusakabe, like if you don't got no technique and it's not raw strength, that's why he's ahead of him. It can't just be IQ. It has to be IQ, simple domain, and something else. I think it has to be a third thing, which they're probably going to get into right now. I wouldn't say I can visualize Kusakabe winning fights, more so that I find it hard to imagine him losing. Not only has he mastered the sword, but he has an abundance of technique variations and is capable of utilizing barrier techniques. Okay. Hmm. Okay. So he's like a jack of all trades. And like when I mean by jack, I don't mean it like in the most positive light. I mean it like in the most neutral. What I mean by that, when you really think of a jack of all trades, it's not necessarily a good thing to have. I mean, it's not a bad thing either. It's just like you don't really excel at anything. You're just good at everything. Or like I at everything. So it could help him here, but I obviously it's going to take him so far. But anyway, um, uh, an abundance of Jujutsu's knowledge serves as a foundation for his great strength, his analytical ability, and power of reasoning. He's a veritable Swiss army knife. Yeah, the type of sorcerer you would wish to accompany you on a deserted island. Hmm, I like this. Look, Bear Cup, Kuma Cup. He has that simple domain, right? That's an ace in the hole in his own way. Beginners usually got to make some binding vow or another just to use that. My symbol domain can only be maintained if I keep both my feet planted firmly on the ground during activation. Anyway, yet Kusakabe-san is able to use it freely. Plus, the range on that thing is wild. Hmm. That is crazy that he's able to do that. So is it just like a skill thing? Like, is it a skill issue for everybody else? Like, he's just able to do it just because he gets it, or does it have to do with his IQ, him being smart and like understanding? Like, I don't know, maybe. Or does he have like some heightened senses or some shit that helps him be able to control what he's doing? It look like he's ready though for Sukuna. He's ready. He increased the range of his simple domain to stop me from charging up curse energy to expand my technique target. That's I didn't even peep that. That's what he was doing. I see the shadow coming. That's fire. That's fire. The new shadow style, the new shadow's sword draw fundamentally is a counter technique used to draw in your opponent. Kusakabe, on the other hand, is capable of bringing his opponent to him by expanding the range of his simple domain. He really is like Shikamaru with the shadow possession jutsu. And Shikamaru is my favorite character in Naruto. So when I was first introduced to Kusakabe in this manga, I was a really big fan. And then I started getting annoyed with him in the Gojo fight because he was just yapping the whole time. Like, shut the fuck up. I get it. You're just like the audience is like self-insert, but shut the fuck up. I still think he's cool though. Like I'm not a hater of Kusakabe. I actually find him pretty impressive. And these are the kind of characters that I actually end up liking a lot. The underdog type characters are my favorite. So in this case, he's going against the strongest sorcerer. So here I am. You know what I'm saying? Rooting for him, even though I know it ain't going. He gonna do a little something, but it ain't gonna be enough, obviously. Let's see. Coupled with the fact that he can intercept anyone who invades his symbol domain completely automatically, which is wild. It's like that symbol domain is really like a domain for real. And that's what they're trying to kind of tell us, and that's what they say. Like symbol, no matter if it's a simple domain or not, it's still a domain. An individual capable of achieving grade 1 sorcery with no curse technique attacks, not with their brain but with their spine. They are not to be taken lightly. Hmm. Hmm. Obviously that's true. That's very true. But I still feel like there has to be something else to it. Like, yes, it's his IQ. Maybe that's just what they want to do. Because if you notice, against Sukuna so far, we've gotten every single kind of sorcerer. The strongest modern day sorcerer, the strongest sorcerer of another era in the past, Kashimo. We got obviously Yuta is like pretty much like the strongest sorcerer right now, other than Sukuna. Obviously, like he's second to him. Strongest special grade. Maki, who's a complete anomaly with heavenly restriction. Yuji, who's a damn sure complete anomaly, and then Kusakabe with the high battle IQ. Higuruma being like an insane rookie, just out of nowhere. He's just an insane rookie. It's like Sukuna's going against everybody, so maybe this is just Kusakabe with the higher IQ. Maybe that's just his thing. And he ends up deflecting them slashes back at Sukuna. He actually injures Sukuna. And this panel right here, this page right here looked real fucking crisp. Damn, Gege. He made this shit real crisp. I don't know of a single person who can evade that. Although there's one who wouldn't need to, of course, Gojo. The exception to all the time. They still, even after death, they still got him being the exception to everything. Like I said earlier, with May with the bird strike, this nigga's still the exception. That's crazy though. That's crazy though. That's kind of a. I know a lot of Gojo fans like, look at that. That's a great feat right there. Sukuna got slashed, but Gojo didn't. Gojo would never. Anyway, fire. Ooh. Ooh, shit. Ooh, with the hands? He said, hold on, with the hands, dog? Okay, Kusakabe. Nigga said, hold on, let me throw my katana down and with the kick. All right, Kusakabe. All right then, gang. Wow. He is hooping right now, nigga. What the hell? He made Sukuna fly in the air. He's jumped. Wow, this nigga Kusakabe is actually throwing hands with Sukuna. What the fuck? This isn't like me. This isn't like me. Why the hell am I trying so hard? That means he gonna die. When characters talk like that, like this is not even like me. Like, or I'm starting to enjoy this for the first time, or like this is a different feeling. Like, I'm really like that's how you know it's GG's for them. Right. Yaga-san's to blame. I still owe him one after all. What you think? Um, he isn't even here anymore. I guess it's precisely because he isn't here anymore. A dead man won't be saying much. All I can do is think of what he would say to me were he alive. I doubt he'd get on. I'm glad we're seeing Yaga again, by the way. It's cool to see characters that have been gone for a while. But I doubt he'd get onto me if I avoided putting my life on the line and didn't fight. He wouldn't stop me from seeing my little sister, Takaru, either. Okay, so we're getting some Kabe shit. Nice. With Yaga. He might look a little sad though. Not because I didn't put my life on the line, but because he and I wouldn't be able to fight at each other's side. I guess the biggest reason I picked Kusakabe though, despite and I like that we're getting Yaga or is it No, never mind. I see Gojo's here. I'm about to say, are we getting a Yaga, like his opinion about Kusakabe too? I'm about to say that's fire. But I guess the biggest reason I picked Kusakabe though, despite his constant complaining, no one can deny his intellectual integrity. But simply, he's a kind man, guy. Hmm. I mean, that's cool. I like that. I actually like that. I like that. It kind of reminds me of like when Gojo died, right? And you see him in the airport, and like people hated Gojo's death, but I loved how it was done because him going to like the afterlife and whatnot. It's like his thing is Sukuna's like his Sukuna's philosophy is very straightforward, but pretty bizarre in a certain way. Where Gojo's like, bro, I just want to be I'm just chilling. I just want to be with the boys, be with my friends. Like, I'm just a normal guy that's just happened to be so fucking strong. And I don't mind being the strongest and also have friends. Sukuna's like, I don't need nobody. Gojo's like, I need. It kind of reminds me of that. It's like there's more than it than just jujutsu. That's the point that I'm starting to get with a lot of these characters. Not about just jujutsu. So to Sukuna, that's what it is. That's why Maki, he was so interested in Maki because he's like, damn, she's completely different. She's a complete opposite of this. We're getting all these characters having things like even Kashima having a conversation with Sukuna. Like he wanted to learn Sukuna like what his philosophy and kind of elaborate on that and just fighting him because he was like, yeah, I need to fight against Sukuna. But like that's interesting. We're getting all these sorcerers who, in at the end of the day, they're sorcerers, but they're humans. They're people, and I like that this was thrown into that. It's like, yes, that's the whole point. He has a high battle IQ. That's why we call him the number one sorcerer. But also, he has something more than just that. He's just a normal, kind dude. He's that guy. This isn't the time to be in my head. If I'm taken out, Sukuna will kill Miwa and the other remaining players. Yeah, kids all fought with their lives on the line. What kind of adult would I be if I didn't charge toward my death just the same? New shadow style. Ooh. Moonlight veil. Okay. Ooh, shit. He stabs him, I think, too. Aiming for my damaged heart, I see. Ah, shit. You couldn't be more transparent. Well, damn. GG's. Yep, and he's done. That is a fucking deep ass when he got cut just the same way that Geto got cut against Toji. The X on the chest. He might still be alive though. Wee Wee came in. You're growing rather bored. That was actually a crazy thing to say. I said Wee Wee came in. I said Wee Wee, and this nigga said you're growing. Pause, Sukuna. Pause. Why you do that to me, bro? Oh, I just realized this little nigga about to die unless May May finally comes out too. Because May May, you need to fight. Stop playing. Stop playing. Stop playing. Anyway, you're growing rather boresome. He is about to kill this little nigga, bro. A Black Panther. Oh shit. Whoa. Oh, a Black Panther. Oh, he must have teleported him the fuck up out of there. And then you see the slashes on the ground. He tried to get him, and nope. Now there's a new fact. Oh shit, Miguel. What the fuck? Oh shit. Okay. What the fuck? That's crazy. I don't know why I didn't even because like I was scrolling, I seen like the hat, but I didn't really like. I don't know what the fuck. I was just looking. I didn't know what the fuck that was. I don't know why. You don't know who I am. You must not get out much. You Japanese really out. You Japanese really ought to expand your horizons. He said, "Get cultured, nigga." The man who went toe to toe with Goto Satoru, Miguel joins the battle. So we're just getting everybody. Hey, we needed more people, bro. You know what I'm saying? Plus, with his fucking rope shit, I'm sure that he got that shit all. It's all good now. You know, hey, you can do a little something. Obviously, he ain't gonna amount to shit, but like, yeah, that makes me think. Who else are we gonna see? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what? I figure what Wee Wee's curse technique is, but I'm sure this has to do with teleportation, right? You know what's going to happen? Because there's been like a lot of little misdirects in this fight so far against Sukuna. I see at one point Wee Wee is gonna look like Wee Wee's the one that's teleporting somebody, and I can see my boy Toto with the boogie woogie. I know his hand is fucking cooked, all right, but I'm sure he probably can find a way to manifest and do it with because we've seen him do it like on somebody else and shit. Maybe he can get like a mechanical curse tool hand or something. But I can see Toto coming in because if Miguel is here, There's no way Gege forgot about Toto. We got to see Toto again, and it'll be dope if we see Toto. Boom, Boogie Woogie. We think it's Wee teleporting, but it's Boogie Woogie, and he switches somebody. That would be raw. That would be fucking raw. But damn, who else is gonna come back? Nobara. I mean, hey, Nobara. There's still a possibility. I know a lot of people like cope, but I think there's still a possibility. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, cause no telling what's going on. Like Kusakabe, I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead because I think they would have Gege would have just drawn him get fucking decapitated or some shit at this point, right? But like the fact that him, Higuruma, and Gojo they all got taken by Wee Wee to Shoko. I'm interested to see what's going to happen there. Like they're going to come, like who's going to survive. I would say out of all three of those, Kusakabe would probably be one that will survive. Other than that, I don't know. I really don't know. But and then also it could just be a way for Gege to like logically explain why some people were like their bodies are intact because obviously their bodies would probably get fucked up here, so we can like bury them properly. That's probably what it is too. Um, so yeah, this was a good ass chapter. Kusakabe got the hands. Wow, damn, damn Kusakabe, damn. I fuck with that. Luckily we're not on break because I was getting mad every time we was on break. So yeah, we're gonna see what Miguel got going on next chapter. Um, Please don't get fucking mixed up like you did against Gojo, though. Please don't let this nigga do that. I'm just saying. But anyway, man, you guys know the drill. Pull up. I got more. I got One Piece. I think My Hero, unless it's on break, I forget. But yeah, I got another video coming out today. I got some more that I'm workshopping right now. That's gonna be coming out. I got a lot of new content coming out, so stay tuned for all that. It's anime, manga, and all that. So this is a great chapter. But I'll see you guys on the next video. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all then, and peace.